G'day. Well, we've reached a massive milestone for the channel, over 100,000 subscribers now. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, guys. I'm down in southern New South Wales this week. It's the middle of lambing season and the foxes have been killing heaps of the poor little lambs. Helping out the farmers, I've got a few properties to visit while I'm down here over the next couple of nights. Lots of ground to cover. Should be plenty of action for you guys. It's always really important to make sure your gear is sighted in to the conditions that you're shooting in, especially with thermal scopes. They can be a bit pedantic when it comes to changes in temperature. It's bitterly cold down here, so I've put a target out at 200 meters. I've got the long shot camera on it and I've just put some rounds down range just to see where it's at. You can see there she was shooting a little bit low, so I brought it up and across. We're bang on now, so we should be good to go tonight. I've got 3 foxes out there. What a nightmare. Four. Jeez. Wow. G'day. Gotcha. G'day. I've got a fox there and he's just killed a lamb, I think. That all happened very quick. I spotted a fox coming into the sheep and it raced in, grabbed a lamb right from under the mother's feet and took off with it. I jumped the fence and got down here as quick as I could. Shot the fox, but too late for the little lamb. Very sad. Really good to get this fox because he's obviously been one of the ones doing all the killing, but yeah, I can't believe it happened right in front of me and I just couldn't get here quick enough. I've been shooting on this property for about 5 years now and different strategies for different locations. I found the best way to get good results on this particular farm, because of the sheer size of it being 8,000 acres and so many mobs of sheep, is just to cover ground. So I drive around scanning as I go with the roof mounted thermal. It would have to be the most important tool that I have in my kit. It enables me to cover the entire property. I'll drive along the tracks. Fortunately, they've got beautiful laneways right through the guts of this place, and I don't drive too quick, trying to do several things at once. Stay on the laneway, scan with the thermal, look at the screen, and spot foxes. Whenever I get to a really good vantage point above a particular mob of sheep, I will pull up and I'll just sit there for maybe 15, 20 minutes, even half an hour. It just depends on the amount of activity in that area. I spend several nights down here at a time. Night one, you're usually just getting the lay of the land and where the sheep are and where the most activity is. And night two and night three is when you really hammer them. The most game-changing tool in my kit, for sure, is this roof-mounted thermal. I just couldn't imagine life without it. Definitely coming up to the lambs. G'day. Right spot at the right time for this fox, making her way into the lambing paddock. Fell for the old g'day. No lamb dinner for you tonight, miss. Woo! Really? Come on, stop. Come on. There you go. One of the things I always take with me on these trips is a portable power supply. This is an EcoFlow RiverTube Pro. I use it to charge up all my batteries, camera gear, thermals, torches, all that sort of stuff out in the paddock. Been running it for a couple of years now and it's been bloody fantastic. Ow! Day two, I've just got to a little property down the road and the farmer said, have a quick look in the letterbox. I've got a treat for you. And he always takes good care of me. Oh, she said she's been doing some baking today and that looks bloody yum. "22 foxes for the trip so far. It'd be interesting to see how many are around tonight." I've started the night just below the farmer's house because he said there's been a fox coming in and taking a few lambs out of this paddock. Been here about 15 minutes and in comes Mr. Fox. Unfortunately, I've got 2 sheep directly behind the fox. Not prepared to take that shot. Get away from him, you mongrel. I'm running the Knockpix Nova on the roof tonight for scanning duties. Handy little feature is that laser I've just turned that on and pointed it at the fox in the paddock, and hopefully that'll guide me straight in. Hopefully this is the one that's been causing all the damage. And look at that, the laser is bang on. Nice big dog fox. Great to get you out of the system. The property owner's going to be thrilled. Right in the heart. Didn't even make it out of the gully. Certainly a lot quieter than it was last night. We're about 6 hours in, seen 8 foxes, shot 7. On the positive, we're having an impact down here, a lot less around tonight. The downside to that is, makes for a long night. Gonna have a quick bite to eat, and yes, I'm a creature of habit, spaghetti bolognese again. At least it's healthy. Looks like my dinner's going to be interrupted. I was just having a quick scan around while I was eating, and I don't know if you can see that fox. The glare of the screen, sorry. So I have to put my dinner down and see if I can get out there and whack him. Woo! G'day. Knocked him off his perch. 291 metres. Happy days. I just wanted to answer one of the questions I get asked all the time when I put up fox shooting videos. Why don't farmers in Australia run guardian dogs to protect their livestock? On some of the small properties they actually do, but on large scale operations like this, 8,000 acres, 60 different mobs of ewes that are lambing at the moment in 60 different paddocks, it's just not viable or practical. So I hope that finally clears things up and puts this question to bed. Well, that's me done for this trip. Another 48 foxes taken out of the lambing paddocks. I actually think we're starting to get on top of them. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.